So, during COVID, I purchased a kettlebell. That kettlebell took forever to come in, and instead of just waiting or just scouring the internet to find another kettlebell, I decided to just make my own. I recorded it all to make a video, which was going to be very different from the one you're seeing now. But I figured it's like a year later, just like make the dang video. So here we are. I want to show you how I made this. The way I built this kettlebell is I had the idea, I put my ideas on paper, and I just kind of made it happen, rolled with the punches, and figured it out as I went. I would ask people all the time, kind of like, hey, do you think this would work? Should I go with that? Should I go with this? How would I do this? And it took a little bit of time, but ultimately, this thing is awesome. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I guess I could have paid the $50 for the 50 pounds or whatever the value to weight ratio was at the time, or even is now, but like, this feels so much better to know that I made this, and to work out with it's awesome. It's much bigger. It may not be as heavy, as big as it is. It's exactly 45 pounds, which to me is like absolutely perfect. It's the weight of a barbell. That's like intro kettlebell for me. Some people say it's 35 pounds, some people say it's 55, 45, weight of the barbell. That's perfect. At the time, I didn't have anything in my backyard or really anything to use for exercise. And during COVID, I wanted to start doing something. And I couldn't buy anything because it was bought everywhere. That's where the idea of this came in the first place. But because of this kettlebell build, what I'm standing in now is because of this kettlebell. So when I had the idea, a lot of people told me just go buy one. A lot of people were kind of like, they really didn't get it, but it's something I wanted to do. And as I did it, I learned a whole lot from the build. And because of that, I wanted a shed. I wanted a place to work out in. I wanted a place for my tools. I wanted a place to build things. I wanted a place for my family. I wanted to increase the value of my home. So I built this shed literally out of pallets. And I spent quite a lot of time thinking about it. I chose pallets because, and this video obviously is not about the shed, but the shed is because of the kettlebell, so it kind of means something. But the shed is a strong shed, cheap wood. I think it's $3 a pallet, and some were free. But it all happened solely because I made the decision to do something I wanted to do, and to do something that most people were kind of like, why are you doing this? And to do something that was a challenge to me at this time, at the time. The shed was another huge challenge. But along the way of building this kettlebell, I had some help. When I started, I found out somebody I know owned a machine shop. So we kind of just had some guys kind of bend this metal for me, just kind of in their spare time when they weren't really doing anything around the shop. So I just sent the measurements over, and they pretty much got it bent for me, sent it to me, and it didn't cost me anything. They just throw these pieces away. From there, I kind of just had to search around to find the right materials that I needed, and then just spend the time and that it would take to get this sucker built. But honestly, I could probably drop this on cement and it would probably be okay. I don't think I want to because of the amount of time and what it means to me. But I'm showing you this so you can know that you can build yourself one as well. And there's other videos out there for you to copy off of. But this one, this is probably one of the better ones. Like, this sucker looks cool. It's no like basketball filled with concrete and some PVC pipe. No, this is like 1-inch cold roll steel with concrete and barbed wire in it, and it's exactly 45 pounds. It's big, manly, it's heavy. Yes, I said manly. I don't care what you think about that word. It's manly. There's a reason there's a word called man. It's manly. The sucker's big. It's fun to work out with, and honestly, that's why I'm making this video a year later. This would have been completely different in my head when I started recording all this, but it's about time that I just make it and get it out so you guys can build it too. So other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your kettlebell like I've enjoyed mine.